know you don't like me and shit. Damn.
Well, that seems to be working. Is that the right one?
Maybe?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the right one. All right. So hopefully our audio is okay. That's a weird thing. No, it would be my fault because I didn't check my microphone before I set everything up, and for some reason all of my camera and video settings reset themselves on. So go figure. But welcome back to Toka-Tales. So today we have just the three of us, Sam, Joe, and Greg. You guys want to fill us in on what happened last week?
A lot.
Previously on Toka-Tales.
I guess I will.
Which, you know, if he had it turned on for the last half hour while we were bullshitting, it would already been done.
So
Yes, but then we're doing stuff that you don't want on camera, so.
I just couldn't resist.
So we picked up a contract with the Collections Department to head to. We found out Athos on a 3-skull job, which means that three other groups had attempted to do it and failed. So it was miserably for, I guess, all of them.
They whined about it too.
Yeah, we bumped into
one of the failures.
One of the failures. We did that was at the end though. We bumped into him. Okay, so we'll get to that. Oh yeah, we'll get to that. So after we accepted the job, this high difficulty 3-skull job.
Sorry, I forgot you weren't there for the whole thing.
Yeah.
We then basically got some transport, met with an old lady who was a water seller at the front of a walled city. After we got some stuff from her, we went on our route. Then we fought with a giant sandworm, which was a pretty epic fight. But we held it together, used good tactics, and brought it down.
That paper towel roll kicked your ass.
Damn paper towel roll.
That damn paper towel roll fucked us up, but
Hard.
It wrecked our flying house.
Yes, it crushed the house into a sand dune, and then we used it for shelter for the night, but it was gone after that. Then after we harvested the sandworm, thanks to my pixie, and a beautiful harvesting thing that gave none of us a couple hundred platinum. Very nice on the pixie's part. Damn good roll.
Oh god.
Crit.
Crit. It was a crit harvesting. What'd you do? Every piece of that worm was harvested exceptionally. I love my pixie.
I do too now.
Yeah, the pixie's the badass. I love my pixie. Thanks, Dad, for the upgrade. Speaking of Dad, after we woke up the next morning, we decided to call my father, the infamous Treasure Shell Shark, in order to ask, basically, we needed a new ride. So we had Fee smuggle us up some Starmantium, which is my dad's currency of choice, and we got the reforged transport skiff that my dad built to do transports for his troops. Modified for more civilian use with seats as opposed to clamps, and could be made for sleeping, so it can sleep 6. So it's more of a anti-gravitational covered small little boat thing.
Yeah.
But it will traverse on over 8 transports. It's got a speed of 45. It's got 180 HP with the shield.
Oh wait, it's got a speed of 45?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's finally
speed of 45.
A transport that's faster than me.
Yes,
Because I was faster than our old one.
Yeah, you were. So we upgraded quite a bit with the ride. We got some techno upgrades that you got to get upgraded with. Then I got a shield to cover for the lady to help her with the weather and heat and wind, and she's pretty content right now. We completed that contract as a bonus. Then we finally did get to the hive that we were originally sent there on the contract for. The, giant sandworm was a complete fucking accident of 100 encounter. So then we mollywomped the Legion. What's up?
Was it 99?
Mm-hmm. Okay, a 99 encounter.
100 was the game before.
Yeah, that was me.
That was you.
So we're not rolling encounter rolls any fucking more.
That's you now.
No. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm sorry, I'll take the roll next time. Just hopefully we get something that's, not in the end of the double digits.
He'll be at 98 this time.
So fucking pissed. I would just be like, we're no longer rolling encounters.
Months from now, we'll finally hit, like, the 50s.
We're just going to... Then at that point, we're like, you rolled a 1. There's an orc. Ripped out his heart with one of us. It's just like, you do that. You just send out your fist, rip out its heart. It's like, that was quick. Okay.
And the pixie will frickin' scavenge it for another 25 plat.
You're damn right, we love my pixie. Oh, Maki, that's all right. I named my pixie.
How fantastic it was watching your face. What does 2 zeros mean?
I thought it meant 0, and then I was like, no.
It's awesome. I remember that.
great.
Let's
Session 1, I rolled a 100 on
Hey.
the counter.
That's how it goes. Sometimes.
That's how
When
we do
when
the
fate and the
ACG.
dice gods are like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, as they're stomping you. So
Again, these dice hate me when
So-
they're not in combat, so
Well, we'll see how your new ones work.
Yeah.
I'll see how these ones do.
So-
Better than everything else.
after we finally made it to the location for the contract, we ran upon the transmutation object thief female who had made herself into a semi-scorpion, and her human minions turned animals, including 2 spiders, 3 scorpions,
Yep.
and a couple other miscellaneous minions. We beat the shit out of the minions, and then kind of, with some difficulty, mollywomped the Scorpion Queen.
You know, it didn't help any. She was up on that rise,
Yeah, that
and
ledge-
we all had a hard time getting up there.
There was tough times getting melee. Most of us had to go ranged. I ran out of SP. It's the first time that's happened in a fight that I actually ran out. I'm down to guns and blade, either melee or range. But
I was saving 10 just so I could resurrect everybody, and then they all fucking
Hi, Slooty.
bastards.
Slooty says boop.
yep.
Welcome back.
So after we wiped out the Scorpion Queen and her minions, we got the object, transported it back, got credit, and then went back to Toka. When we got back to Toka in order to return to basically go to the animal tamers, we bumped into a how do I describe this?
A very pissed off group.
A very pissed off, angry boy who ended up trying to take a swing at a Beastmaster.
Oh no, collections officer.
Collections officer, my bad. Collections officer. And ended up getting teleported into holding in the prison for his action of assault.
Let me
Only
give
our
you a quick
boss.
description of the person, okay? Because this might trigger something for you. Okay? Young, wearing a ankle-length brown trench coat, a face mask that just appeared to be a smiley face, okay, and a oversized fedora.
Yeah, it's basically a description of a
Carrying-
wannabe cosplay of my dad.
Oh.
Carrying an odd-shaped staff or stave, that to you as a person would look like a rifle, okay, but to everyone else just looks like a really stupidly designed staff.
Like a low-tech version of an assault rifle.
Huh.
With like,
Hope you have fun with your game, Slooty.
so yeah, he looks like a bad cosplay of my dad, made with the wrong type of technology. It's got like steampunk backpack. It's like,
Yeah. So yeah, that pretty much sums up yesterday.
yep.
So you all went to bed, have a nice rest.
How do you recover?
You guys wake up the next morning. You step out. Say hi to each other. As you step out of the hotel, Toka looks a lot different. You know, the streets are all covered in this light coating of snow. Still perfectly warm, but there's cool snow on the ground. Little snow bit fall all over the place. There's decorations all over the place, like green, evergreen branches made into wreaths. Trees up all over the place with bright colored ornaments on them and glowy flickering lights. Flashing stars. Brightly wrapped boxes with big bows on them. Okay. Now, Jason, you would probably know this from stories of Xmas. And the fact that I'm pretty sure you're still on the list to get an Xmas present every year.
He's stuck.
Maybe. I don't know. I thought it was after him.
Well, it's through Lucetius. Yeah, so no, you're right. Jason would not have had a.
No, Jason
Contract.
wouldn't have. Others would. Heather and
Yeah.
shit would all get their presents, but
Yeah.
but yeah, no, not Jason. But he'd
No.
be aware of it. He'd know of it. Other people getting gifts once a year. He'd get kind of curious. He'd ask.
And Heather probably did her own thing to include you into
I'm sure. You know,
Xmas.
I'm sure.
Now, you two being from Forgotten Realms type territory, I can never remember the name of that world.
Dark Sun?
No,
No.
This is Forgotten Realms.
Oh yeah.
You know, the one that everyone else plays. That
You like Toka better.
I can't keep up with all the history and
likes
stuff
Toka
on it,
better.
honestly.
That's
So
awesome.
Exactly. There's no reason not to.
thank you. I'm so proud of my Toka.
So I guess I call out to the group and
Yeah, so
tell
you
them what it
guys, it looks something like you've seen for Winter Veil celebration, because yeah, they do have it in the Forgotten Realms world, where the celebration of the winter, and usually gifts are given and celebrations and different cakes are made and stuff. I don't remember if Forgotten Realms actually has a Santa Claus.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
only to this Toka.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
And Jason knows
Thanks.
that.
Thanks, Curtis.
We could always go to
would
Edgeworld and
say
grab the
you're welcome.
Hogfather.
I'm gonna take up and be the new fucking Santa.
Well, let's go visit their offices. Let's see if they're there.
So, yeah, you also see a bunch of people walking around with these red and green pointy, like cone-shaped hats that have white pom-poms of fuzz at the end of them and like white fuzz around the brow.
They look gay.
We find another cult.
I call out to the group. This is actually, I believe, leftover from something from years back.
As you're all staring there, one of the passers-by look up at you. Merry Xmas!
Got a threat.
Jason waves. Merry Xmas. No, it's not a
Turn
threat.
and walk away.
To
Confused.
explain, as best as I can explain, I guess. This is a holiday, a seasonal holiday that takes place based around gift giving once a year, started by someone my father used to know.
A
Used
friend?
to?
I would not say just someone that he used to know. That set up this. Generally, I always seemed to me to be a good holiday. It's so weird to say that.
After all your trauma from Santa before.
Yeah, I mean, to Jason, it's a nice holiday. Involving around gift giving that usually involves just friends hanging out and also celebration.
This is when the player has issues between characters.
A little bit, a glitch. But generally speaking, it's a time of the gift giving and nice cheer and shit like that. So it's not a threat. They mean you no harm. In fact, generally speaking, during this time, I guess back on Once Upon a Time in a faraway place, it actually didn't allow people to be angry and shit.
I guess we can't kill anyone.
Zog stories about bats. You know, and of course Xander living there. So, you know, basically, if I'm not mistaken, it was started by one of my dad's friends and the guy he used to know. Yeah, so generally speaking, it's just a lot of decorations, a lot of banners, a lot of gift giving. Not a bad thing in any way. No one seems to be ever really violent during this time.
Does anyone want to do a perception check?
I will.
Let's check it with my Yule dice.
Okay. Aw,
Okay.
Everyone's using
Nat
their new
20.
dice.
19
That's my
plus...
first roll with these dice.
Oh, your dice
19 plus 5, 24.
So 24.
I'm at
with
24.
My, 24 with my
You guys chose the right ones.
Yule dice. These shall be the Yule dice.
I'm
You're
glad
12.
that I could give you lucky dice.
That's awesome.
Just getting a dice
Those
break.
roll for encounters only.
You see, these are my fighting dice. These are my everything else.
Oh. So as you're watching around, you don't pick up on it, Joe. The two of you pick up on
I
it.
would have 13.
Everybody that's wearing a hat has a very big smile on their face and a weird glint in their eye. You can almost see a sparkle in the corner of each of their eyes. It's almost creepy.
I got laid.
According to Uncle Xander, this is type of. It could be the same type of mind control shit from back when I used to come from,
And
but I don't know.
everyone that's eating a candy cane seems to be almost floating right above the ground
They're all dead.
as they're skipping along.
I don't think
I
so.
can control them. Rise, my minions.
A very undead Christmas.
Yes.
I remember a stream of necrotic energy. I want to unleash. That would how to make Christmas in a Nightmare Before Christmas real fucking quick. Oh,
Anywho, so what are you guys doing?
I stayed at the grill.
Oh, you notice that there's a guy yelling out, "Chet's nuts! Come get roasted Chet's nuts!"
Poor Chet.
And you see that there's
Can I
a
have his body?
stand where the guy's handing out bags of roasted nuts.
Can I get his body?
Kind of looks at you funny.
I walk up and go and grab it. Because it's usually like something I have the way to make every season.
Yep, nice and warm. Roasted chestnuts.
I offer you some.
Sure, why not?
Tasty.
It took me years to find this out, but when I finally had roasted chestnuts, you know what occurred to me the most about the fact that was weird about them? They become soft and chewy.
Really?
Have you guys ever had roasted chestnuts?
I can't say I have.
Okay, I had them at OSV, Ulster Ridge Village, and they become like soft and rubbery and like gooey.
Weird.
Yeah, it's
Poor
almost
Chet.
like right on the borderline of almost being peanut butter, and they get sweeter. It's
Weird. Not bad, but weird.
yeah, it is really weird. It's not at all what you expect, and it's not even a real nut flavor. It's this like candied pie crust almost.
Oh, kind of tasty.
Oh, it wasn't bad. Yeah, it was pretty good, but I highly recommend it. You know, maybe we should get some chestnuts and roast them at some point.
That could be fun.
Some nice mulled apple cider. With the
A lot
old
of
school way.
smoke.
Huh?
And a lot of smoke.
Oh yeah.
None for you.
Bring out the brandy wine.
Yeah, right.
And the gift giving will commence.
So what are you guys all up to?
I gotta go see the Beast Knights.
All right. Why don't we head over there and then we can stop by Collections and see if there's any special jobs. I imagine there might be some special jobs based around the holiday.
Might be something seasonal.
Yeah, true that. So let's get there first.
Don't you have some modifications to do with Tinkerboy?
So the collections department is right down the street from where you are, like a 5-minute walk.
Alright, so we'll hit that
Okay.
first.
The Beast Knights are over at the mall.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll hit the collections office and then we'll hit the Beast Knights.
Okay. And you don't have a workshop. And you haven't had a chance to talk to him about the upgrade you got for him either.
Yeah.
Oh, happy Yule for him, huh?
Right?
We got to get there, but we got to get you in a shop that can work with it. And I don't.
Maybe we'll have to make one red and one green.
I'm gonna deck the halls.
You're gonna deck his balls? What?
Techno Gundam style.
I mean, I did kill that one guy in the last campaign
did.
by fire punching him in the nuts.
True that.
Go for it, man. Whatever. But Oppo Techno Gundam style. That's all I got. You know.
Yeah.
Build a Gundam.
Oh, that's what you do. You grab him by there, then rocket punch under his legs.
How do you take down an epic massive boss in one fight? You rip his balls off because all the players in the room are just gonna be like, nope, he's done. He's got 300 HP. No, he's done. He is on the ground in agony. Why? Because any man would be like, I'd be on the ground.
All right, everyone, dog pile on him.
I'm waiting for the day when he says, I'm going to make a called shot. I'm like, okay, roll for it. So where were you aiming? His nuts. Okay. And what? So roll. Okay, good. And now I want to grab him. Okay.
I'm gonna use a key point. Why?
Make a strength check for grapple. Grapple him by his balls.
Crit.
Okay. And then I'm going to reel him in. Drag him by his balls.
You're my
Get over
bitch.
here.
I just hear like a dog squeaky toy noise, and then drag.
When he gets there before he collapses in agony and is stunned for pretty much indefinitely at that point. You know, I'm like over there with the ecstatic ball. It's like, no, dude. No. I am not going to kill you because honestly, I feel too bad for you to blow your brain out right now with a lightning bolt. I'm just not going to do it, man. Sorry.
Poor soul.
You poor soul, man. If anything, I'd like walk up to his heart and be like, Electro Surge. Why? Because this is more peaceful. He deserves it. Like, there'd be no anger.
And then I'll
character's
res him
a
before he
sociopath.
lets go.
Just be like, we might have been here to kill you, but honestly, I just pity you now. Just
Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. How many charges do you want to put in? 12. Why? Because I want his heart to stop cold. It's like, just,
Yeah.
he needs it. This is a mercy killing.
Don't let go yet.
So,
Yeah.
back to the game.
Sorry about river guys. Not
After that
killing him with
tangent.
mercy.
Yeah, this is a chaotic night. We're probably not going to get too far. Yeah,
We're a little twisted that way.
it's
okay.
fine. It's fine. We're at half group anyway.
Yeah.
So you get down to the collections office, and the collections office is brightly lit up with twinkly lights everywhere. As you walk in, the place is pretty empty because it's early. You know, for some reason, you guys are early risers, and I want one of you to roll a d20 for me.
Not me.
Oh, well.
Not it.
11.
Okay. As you walk in, you see what looks to be a 7-foot-tall, demonic, white-haired creature with large ram-like horns, and wearing a kilt, and carrying a large staff with a curved end at the end that seems to have a red stripe down its white length. Just walks by you, looks over at you, very impressive, and walks out.
I'm gonna stare.
Can I make an intelligence check to know the description, if that's who I think it is?
You can either do a religion or history.
I'm going to do a history check.
Say 12.
No. Total of 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
You may...
Can we put a tracker on him so when he dies, I can...
You see him giggling. You hear him giggling as he goes around the corner.
I want him to be my general.
All right.
Can I make another history check? Because I just want to be able to rebuttal this knowing who he is.
After I'll let you do one more after the whole
The turn.
general check. That could trigger it.
16.
Okay.
It did.
Yeah, you're not completely sure, but you think that might have been Krampus.
That's my old dad. I think that might have been my old dad's friend.
I love him.
So's my dad. Honestly, he talks about him all the time. He was a great friend of his back in the day before things went south.
Hey, a lot of things go south with your dad, huh?
After watching that video, I have no argument with that assessment, honestly.
Well, they're
So how are you
talking
still
to
alive?
make a perception check for me.
But maybe he has something on the board. I think so knows who it is.
12.
High enough. So you have no idea what they're talking about, but as you're listening to them, you hear that gruff voice from behind the wall start talking to somebody else. And you hear him say, "Yep, already posted, go for it."
Perhaps we should check the board.
All right, then. Let's check the board. I head over to the board.
Okay. So the board, as you know, is a long list of other things, but taped to the side of the board is a brightly colored, what looks like card. It has a picture of what you're starting to realize is an Xmas tree. Okay. And has weird lettering that you can't quite read on it.
Does that one on the side appear to be the one that was just posted most recent?
Make an investigation check to see if you can figure out how long it's been there. You have no idea how long it's been there.
Wasn't there last time though.
And it looks to be the most ornate one listed with the
Relatively
lead
new.
It's
cardstock.
not listed. It's taped to the side of the board.
Does it have any markings of who paid for it or anything I can make out on it? Or just the description?
Make an arcane roll. DC 10.
Not 20. What does it say that I can read?
Okay.
+4.
You're staring at it, and then it dawns on you, this is magical lettering. As you start looking at it cross-eyed, you realize it says, Krampus is looking for delivery personnel.
Grab it, pull it off, walk up to the box. Do I have to file it
Okay, so you go up to the counter.
with it? once I have it in my hand.
Okay, so you guys watch him. What are you guys doing?
I'll follow him up.
Okay, how about you?
What do we got?
Looks to be something that Grandpa's put up there.
My new general?
If he wants to be, from what the description my dad gave me, you could ask him.
Sweet.
Perhaps you should
If he
ask
wants
him
to
about
be.
that before you set your mind to it.
As you're
I go
approaching
big.
the counter, okay, you hear people come in behind you, and then you start hearing them, guy, what the fuck? Where is it? It's supposed to be right there.
Am I at the counter yet?
Yep.
Hand it over.
Guy looks over and is like, oh, good timing. This was just posted. All right. Party or personal?
Party. I had to the ACG.
Okay. Brings it over. See him finagle it with it, so the communicator. And then each of you get a blurb up on your... Do you
Where
accept?
are we going
Yep.
today?
I accept.
Okay. The initial says to please report to a certain location in Toka D-Bowl that you've never been to in a section you've never been near.
All right. Sounds like fun.
All right. I guess we have a job.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go, I guess.
As you start walking out, you recognize the trench coat guy with the
It's your father.
heavily armored
In disguise.
Warforged type person that seems to be wearing very shiny silvery armor adorned with the image of Muradin, hammer and anvil. And you also see a black robed figure that just seems to be covered in shadows.
Merry Xmas.
Merry this.
And to you, a happy Yule.
Yes.
May Muradin bless you.
Yes.
Have you heard the good name of Muradin?
Are you guys stopping or are you two walking?
I wave the...
What do I do?
I recognize the
Martin?
wannabe dad cosplayer. Right? I do recognize him as
Yeah.
the same guy. I call over the Zeta. Zeta, we gotta get going, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The guy in the trench
I
coat's
must go.
walking up towards the counter. He's looking pretty pissed. I'm not even going to make you make an insight check for it.
Maybe another time, friend. I must go.
Fare thee well. Happy hunting.
And you too.
Blessed day.
I'll run after
Oh
you
no,
guys.
this is not going to be good.
As you walk out, last thing you hear
I hang
is,
out the door.
Don't get arrested again. Come on, man. Calm down.
So, I wait for him at the door. Do I hear him losing it at the counter?
do any of you speak Azamar?
But no, I don't think I speak anything.
Nope.
Okay. You hear a very musical language that sounds like someone broke an instrument, which was once beautiful. And that's the best way you can describe what this guy in the trench coat is saying in words that you cannot understand to this person who's just staring at them. Already taken, I told you.
So I'm still staying at the door, even
Yep.
though he's gotten to me now. I'm still staying at the door.
Yeah.
I want to watch the
This ought to be fun.
dad cosplay failure. And see, wait till he notices me. Actually, I take a step into the door to let him make a perception check to notice me watching him.
Perception and or insight.
Never mind.
I go blind.
Okay.
The pretty
Trip over your own
words.
feet.
I didn't go unconscious. I went blind.
As you look over, okay, all of a sudden a tuft of snow drops from above you and just like gets all over you, down your shirt. It's cold, it's wet, it's weird, it completely distracts you.
So I'm dancing right now, trying to get the snow out of my jumpsuit.
This holiday is so peculiar.
As I'm getting the snow out of the back of my jumpsuit, you hear me say, "Yeah, it is."
Is this a new dance?
And as you're dancing around, you hear the trench coat man call to you.
You accepted that job? Hand it over. It's mine.
Do I come out of my dancing when I get confronted?
Oh yeah,
with
you
it?
can hear him.
All right, well,
I'm not making you do a dex check or anything. It's just uncomfortable. Your dance is all,
Trying to-
all you.
yeah. So as I get my bearings about me, and I look over at the kid.
He's funny.
I look over at him. I remember you. You were the one that failed on the last job that we completed. Not even 2 days after you found it.
Are you the motherfucker that stole my job?
No, we're the
ones that
motherfuckers
completed
finished
your
your
job.
We're the
Okay.
ACG.
Each of you can do a perception check to get a full description of what this guy looks like now that you're up close.
2.
17.
15.
2.
I'm happy with my 17. The old dice are
I
working.
go blind with rage.
Let's not do that.
Okay. You just get blinded all of a sudden by the shine of the armor coming up behind you and all the twinkly lights in it. It's pretty. And what was yours again?
15.
Okay. So you notice within a few moments that this guy has a lot of magical gear on him. Okay. Everything about him, you can sense the magic coming off of it. And it looks as though, from what little bits of his actual flesh that you can see, it looks like he has implanted actual magical items into his body. And not very well.
You're a cheap prick.
And it's really hard to take him seriously when he has this like plain white face mask that just has this smiley face and 2 dots on it. As he's like yelling at you.
He's a comedian. I like him.
Okay.
Certainly not much for the dressing.
Well, obviously.
You can't get past the idea that something about him seems familiar, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And what the hell is wrong with this guy thinking that you're gonna give up your job to him?
All right, so I take a couple steps back into
That whole shock of dealing with an entitled person for the first time.
So I kind of
Audacity.
I notch my head at him, and I'm like, "You're demanding a job, but I don't even know who the fuck you are or why I should listen to you."
How do you not know who I am?
Because you look like a retard.
I'm famous around here.
Clearly you aren't if we haven't heard of you.
Clearly, I'm not famous enough to complete the jobs if I completed your last.
How have you never heard of Aaron Shellshicks?
Sounds like
What was
shit
that
I
name
took this
again?
morning.
Aaron Shellshicks. You've never heard of me.
Nope.
No.
Can't say
We've
that I
been
have.
masters at the collection business here for years now.
And you're still
What are
doing
you,
the
some
same
noob?
job.
Noob that completed your last job with no difficulty when it seemed to have knocked you down a peg.
We were on our way back to finish it, and you just swept it out from underneath us.
You should have completed it the first time we did.
What took you 2 tries?
You had it done rather quickly.
We whittled them down for you.
Well, whatever you want to say for
We fought a giant
justification.
monster on the way there.
So telling me Shell Chicks
boo.
we killed it.
and harvested it. Nice little bit of platinum extra.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now,
Well, we can bring
that's
you
supposed
out
to be
there
our
and see how
job.
you do it the
We've been
60
taking it for the last 4
camera.
years.
Unfortunately, this year we might have to do another one. We've already claimed it. It's in our contract for the ACG. And that's a name you might want to get remember there, Mr. Shell Chicks.
I thought he said shell shock.
Make it.
Do you say that?
Yes.
Make a charisma roll.
More like...
Yes. Come back with that
I'm
when
gonna
we get
mumble that
back
under
to
my
it.
breath. Just...
Okay.
There's a Reforged laugh. There's a Warforged laugh. Please tell me the Warforged
gonna roll
laugh.
Make a charisma roll.
Why, yes.
And you make a charisma roll too.
7.
Oh, God.
5
Oh, dear.
plus.
It came out a lot louder than you meant it to be. Everybody heard. Huh?
10.
10?
10.
Yeah. So,
We're gonna start a fight.
Hey, we don't swing.
First.
We don't need to swing. They swing at us, they lose. Don't bother.
Yeah, true. We're going to
Just
get
gotta
arrested anyway.
antagonize them enough.
After the dude swung at the guy at the reception desk, I don't think it'll be hard. We just have to sit there.
This is a very good Christmas so far.
I'm liking this holiday.
I always have. In character, I can say that. I always love this holiday. I got gifts and shit.
Sam, make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
We'd be Sam.
17. So dirty 20.
You feel as if someone's trying to push into your mind as he's staring at you.
Can I activate energy sense?
You can make an arcane check with your energy sense to see if you can try and discern roughly what is being done towards you.
I'm activating energy
Be
sense.
better nemesis.
Which means I get advantage on this
Okay.
check, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I want to make it clear. Okay. So 15 plus with spell mod with my energy sense. So 21. I have advantage. So 20. So 21 total on that check.
Oh, yeah. So you can feel that if you had let your guard down a little bit, this was either a dominate or a fear spell.
Can I laugh openly? And it's the guy staring at me.
Yep. And the paladin comes up behind, tries to grab onto who you now know as Aaron to try and restrain him. And Aaron just sidesteps right out from being grabbed. You just see the armored guy.
Can I up my aura cast to give myself defense against another attempt by just adding a few points of energy into my aura?
You haven't done that yet, have you?
No.
So that would be a new effect.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Perfect time to try.
Just don't want to do any damaging around me. I just want to coat myself with the energy sense with a few more points.
Okay,
that would be
so
like
you want to try and create a condensed energy field around you?
to stop any type of magical interference or types of
Mental
dominate my mental. I want to create an electric field out of my energy sense to
Are you trying to get it against magical attacks or against physical attacks?
more magical or mental. Like
Okay, so you want to distort the space around you so that energy gets dispelled or distorted around you.
yes.
Okay.
And my pixie's still next to me, right?
So that would be self. Do you have the chart with you?
All of them.
Thank you, because it'll take me a few minutes to bring it
For
up.
which one? The chart of effects I
Yeah,
have?
the first page of how to do the spell listings. Let me see. All right, so you have the 1 point for the non-damaging basic effect.
Yep.
Okay. 1 point for self.
Yep.
1 point for single. And then how long do you want the effect to last?
Make it concentration.
Concentration. Are you willing to spend a spell point on it, or do you want it to persist until you target damage or 0?
Until I take damage.
So right now you're at 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's a matter of just for this one round. That's that. If you want it to be until the beginning of the caster's next round, or your next round, until the end of your next turn. Concentration at 1 spell point per round. Persist until you take damage.
that one. The effect until
Okay.
it takes damage.
So that's 5. So that's going to be a total of 8 spell points.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll use that.
Or a version of like mage armor.
I
With that
haven't
effect.
gotten that yet. I mean, the only thing I
Well,
can
no,
think-
I'm saying that same effect type, but it's there for say an hour automatically. Instead of concentration, it's just there, like part of your sense.
And I'll let you not do the casting time. I'll just do it as your action.
Okay.
Because you're just modifying your energy sense.
So heavy energy aura or distortion aura.
Aura of spell protection. Okay.
And my pixie's out, right? I just naturally now have the pixie out
Yeah.
all the time. Okay.
And let's say on success, for make an intelligence roll for me.
This is where I fail. Total of 6.
And that's not a failure. It's just not a very good success. So it'll persist until you take damage,
Okay.
okay, or until a spell is cast against you, and the shield will take the effect of 1 spell cast against you.
So I'd be able to know if he tried it again when my
Yeah,
spell.
so it'll negate 1 spell. So
Okay.
instead of you taking damage from a spell or an effect from a spell, the energy shield will take it instead
Okay.
and
Makes sense.
disperse it across you, away. Does that sound okay?
Yep.
So if you want to write that into your notes. 1 spell effect.
So roll for it now.
Yep.
Can I use luck to roll again?
What's your spell mod?
6. So it's 9.
That's good enough.
Okay.
Okay. Because you're casting on yourself and it's an effect until it's not doing any damage to anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a difficult thing
It has an easy
necessarily
DC.
cast against you. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're not trying to break anyone else's concentration, break anyone else's will or AC.
It's a willful action.
Yeah, it's just for you yourself.
Okay.
It's giving yourself a little buff. So as long as you don't roll a 1, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay. Because it was your first time, I would have set it at a DC of 5, and you still met it with a 6.
Okay.
You know,
Because I'm used to it trying to be a DC 12 to 15 if I cast. So that was because I'm usually doing affecting
yeah,
runnings.
and those are more complicated and going against other things and multi-tiered type effects.
No problem.
You know, this is a simple, I'm putting a field of energy around my body, so whenever a magical entity comes towards me, it's going to disperse it and take it away.
Okay.
And then you'll have to recast it again if needed.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's when it becomes a spell in the first session when I cast it 3 times if it keeps trying. Of course, at this point, I can also... It's a directed effect, so if I took out my ID card, would it register that someone's trying to influence me?
No.
Okay. No, I was just thinking of where to kind of...
You don't have that app.
Oh, but...
That's your old character. Where you had the status effects.
Oh, that's right. Well, now that that's all set, I just... So the Warforge is trying to... Is it a Reforge?
It's a Warforged.
It's a Warforge.
It's an older model than him.
Oh, shit, it's an old Warforge.
Oh, yeah.
So
it has beautiful shining armor, but you can see that its joints are pretty shitty.
Okay, so I have to do this
In fact,
now.
both of you, if you wanted to make a tinker roll to try and ascertain the basic quality of this Warforged.
What do I add to tinker? So I add my +1 to tinker kit. Do I add anything else?
Your intelligence modifier.
21.
Damn!
25.
Damn!
My intelligence plus my tinker kit is a +6, so I'm at 25.
This thing's armor is definitely masterwork quality. But inside the armor, this thing's falling apart. Okay, your dad would never have let this out of the showroom. Okay, you're looking at it and you're like, you're wondering how he can even move as well as he is at this point. Okay,
Oh,
the
that's actually
joints
awesome.
look like they're old, partially seized up, haven't had proper maintenance, and who knows how long, if ever. With your role, you can even see that there are patch jobs and stuff that were done horrifically wrong.
Oh my god, I've never had the urge to tinker as much as
Okay.
help this dude.
Like, instead of like replacing a piece of what should be musculature that you can see on the arm, it looks like they bolted a plate between the two just to make the two muscles be able to connect each other. Yeah, it's that bad.
Damn.
Oh my god. So I call out, because is he still staring at me?
No, he's staring at Aaron trying to grab at him.
Oh, I mean, so I call out to
Okay.
Aaron.
No.
I'm sorry.
What did you want to do?
I didn't know that happened, so I'm just sitting here laughing.
You're sitting right there watching the whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah, I'm just laughing at the
Okay.
guy.
And yeah, you're noticing that. Okay, so now you can go. I just want to make sure you guys didn't want to do anything.
No problem, no
I'm just
problem.
keeping an eye on him, like death stare.
I call out to Aaron something on the basis of you should really listen to your teammate and maybe sell some of that magic that you have on you to get him some upgrades. You're not taking good care of your teammates. Not only am I insulting him, but I'm insulting his team at this point. But I stand there open-armed, no weapons, no offensive actions whatsoever. And I call out to Aaron, as he's not trying to shoot at me yet. But I'm sure he's getting close if he hasn't.
Does a 25 hit you?
Yeah, my AC at most, even if I brought up my shield, is like a 17 now.
Or as Tom would say, no! 25 does not hit.
I mean, my hands are open. I took the hit, I guess, because I'm not even trying to defend myself.
Take 10 points of force damage as you are propelled 10 feet backwards.
So I go flying out the door.
Yep.
Reflex,
Okay.
see if you grab him.
As
Can
you
I try to
guys
grab him as he goes
watch
by?
him rip back and wail straight into his chest
You hit
and
like a
send him
girl.
flying.
Big mistake.
Okay. As you see him do that, you see the paladin behind him facepalm, and then you see, as soon as his hand finishes the full extension, he disappears.
Big
What a
mistake.
bitch.
So, did you try to catch me?
Can I try to catch him?
Yeah, make a dex roll.
That would just be really epic.
That would.
11.
That works.
Oh!
You're right next to him, you know, and
Just grab him.
Thank you,
Back
Zella.
on your feet, boss.
yeah, so
Thanks,
you
Zella.
only end up going back like 2 feet.
As I check my jaw, and that hurt, but
No, chest.
Oh, chest. Oh, so I'm like, still hit like a bitch. So I look over at.
Paladin looks at you. I deeply apologize for his actions. He shall definitely be reprimanded for it later. Please do not hold it against me.
I have
we like you.
I have nothing against you. In fact, I'm sad that you don't seem to be well taken care of by your boss. I look at the group. Is he all your boss?
He looks down. I am very well taken care of.
Oh my god.
My
You
armor
actually-
is fine.
Your armor is not an issue. It's
My
what's
equipment
underneath.
is grand, and my payment is nice. And my church is donated to heavily.
You're a follower
I
of
clap.
Muradin.
Yes.
Out of curiosity, I don't know if it's privileged information. Is he a party leader, I imagine, that Aaron fool over there? That's
Aye.
now in the prison, I
Shitstain.
imagine? Yeah. His
It's-
last name. Is his father an employee here?
Aye, it was his father that brought me to the fold of Muradin.
And that's what happened to be a
Truly
man.
fine individual, the great Kyle.
Kyle Shellshix is the father of that boy.
Aye. You know of him?
You could say that.
Friend of yours?
Ah,
What? You know, I'm not a liar. You see
Oh.
me turn to you and say, I guess you describe him as my uncle.
if you don't mind, I shall take my leave.
Thank you. No,
Before he goes, I'll just walk over. Friend? And friend? From one warforge to another.
Looks at you.
Perhaps we'll look a little deeper.
May your joints never rust, and may your ligaments always regenerate.
You too.
You're not sure why, but that feels really like old school comforting.
14 points.
max health. I'm good.
I just feel
That's
sad that
20.
this guy's rusting and falling apart at the seams. As a warforged.
Dude, as a son of a tinkerer, I'm crying. Like the dude is like,
My people.
you have to realize Curtis would actually shed a tear watching this disrespected piece of tech walk into a shop. I don't actually say that out loud,
Yeah,
but I do mention that.
make an insight check.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. You're talking to him, so you can too. You could too if you wanted.
21.
Hey,
Oh, no, anyway.
13.
you feel sorry for him,
Nope.
and it is obvious to you he has no idea that he's even in bad disrepair. Hey, you're looking at this, and you can get the general impression that this guy has a general thought that, no, his repairs are fantastic. That's as good as it gets.
My heart just dropped a little bit. He's so young. So
And we're on and bless you.
Yeah, he's cursed.
Well, this
But okay.
Christmas is going up.
And then he
Star.
places his hand on the black cloaked shadowy figure that hasn't said a single word this whole time.
Are there others than just those two? The other two?
Nope, just those two.
Just those two? Okay.
The girl didn't come by this time.
Okay. I nod to the cloak shadowy figure respectfully,
Yeah.
who did nothing this whole time.
And they go up to the counter and they start talking to them. So what are you doing?
There's two of them left.
Yeah. They went up to the counter and started talking to the guy.
What do they look like?
The
Warforged.
paladin, warforged,
No, yeah, besides him.
and the other one's about 5 foot tall, cloaked figure. You can't see any facial features. It's literally a black cloaked figure surrounded in shadow.
So kind of like that.
Okay, I thought that was the one that punched.
Nope, that would be
The
this
one
bitch.
that punched him is one that disappeared.
I thought we had the whole
Punched him, and then it was.
But I mean,
away.
my whole thing is, I look over at you guys.
Oh, do a perception check to see if you notice your communicator went off.
12.
Good enough. So, yeah, you feel your communicator beeps.
I open it.
Okay. We have received a report of abuse and battery. Do you wish to press charges against Aaron Shellshicks for attempted manslaughter.
Fuck yeah.
This is something a little bit different. I say no. I look over at the Warforged and the cloak figure. I'm gonna let bygones be bygones today on behalf of Xmas.
Okay. As soon as you hit no, another bleep pops up. You wish to press charges for assault and battery.
Christmas is all about gifts. And besides, I want to say hi to my uncle. Nope.
Another one pops up.
Jesus Christ, this guy wants to go to jail.
We'll
Motherfucker.
ruin this man's life if we want.
Do you wish to press charges for disturbing the peace?
Okay, on that one, I believe fuck him. Yeah, yes, I say yes to that one.
Do you feel that he disturbed the peace very much or very little? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being very little, 10 being very much. How much did he disturb your peace?
You went flying. I had to kill you.
I love my party over here giving me like I'm like listening for opinions. We're just like, what are we doing? I'm gonna give it a solid 6. I think a 6 is fair.
Maybe a
6
7.
Yes.
Would have been a 7 if I
didn't.
caught.
If you had caught me, it would have been 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Fuck that. But no, 6 sounds fair. So I have to
Put
get a
in a
6.
6?
Yep, I'm talking to the party at this point. We're doing a good group chat.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you for your submission. If you would mind filling out a brief survey on your experience with Toka Security, we would very much appreciate it. We have transferred the fund of 60 platinum to your account in exchange for the
Merry Xmas.
horrible disturbance of your peace. Aaron will be held for 24 hours without bail due to multiple other infractions.
That's fair.
Merry
If you have
Xmas,
any
Aaron.
further issues with him, feel free to call Toka Security. We are here to make sure that your days
just
are
call him
always
up, bitch.
filled
Hang
with
up.
peace and happiness.
You're
Thank
lucky
you.
you didn't do that off world.
You would have been murdered off world. We'll be
Exactly.
generous. So I do fill out the survey as quickly as possible. Just to say it was a good experience. It was nice. It was clear with God. Multiple things.
It's a whole 3 questions.
Oh, really?
The
That's
first question. Do you feel that Toka Security acted quickly on the behalf of the situation?
Absolutely.
Second one. Do you feel that Toka Security acted properly in the events of the situation?
Absolutely.
Okay. 3. Do you feel that your reimbursement for the actions taken against you was satisfactory?
Absolutely. 60 flat for getting punched in the face.
Would you like to leave any comments?
Professional and organized. Thank you. What else am I going to say?
Thank you for your
And if he
submission.
does that one more time, he will be dead.
Oh, no. Oh, don't get me wrong. I was nice.
Both of you do a perception check.
But then I'm going to call out.
Nope, not a goddamn thing.
10.
I'm going to look up in the
Okay.
collections information.
You
for a
notice that
moment.
while he's going through it, your communicator beeped as well as soon as he's finished that up.
I'll check it.
Okay. What did you get?
8.
That's good enough.
Oh,
You only
okay.
needed a 5.
Oh, damn!
Okay. You
Look at that
felt
without rolling.
both of you get a message. Toka Security. Our reports indicate that you've recently been involved in possible assault and battery and disturbance of the peace. Was your peace disturbed by this incident?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then you see a picture pop up of Aaron. Was this the person who disturbed your peace?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How much do you feel he disturbed your peace on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being very little, 10 being very much.
A solid 6.
6. I would say that was about as much as you disturbed a piece.
8. I had to actually waste my friggin' spells
Then
to
fuck
heal
that.
my
8.
guy.
I did have to catch you, but
We're going to bury this motherfucker before he's
I'd
even out
say
of the prison.
7 because I thought my leader was about to
7?
get
8?
down.
Right. So we have
He's
7.
looking for
What's your final scores?
7. I'll say a 7.
I'm an 8.
8? Okay.
8. Okay. Thank you for your response. A reimbursement of 70 platinum has been forwarded to your account. A reimbursement of 80 platinum has been
Damn, I should have
reimbursed to
said
your
10.
account.
Look at that.
If you would
I have
please
more than 100 platinum.
complete a brief survey after this, we would
Sure.
greatly appreciate it.
I have one
And they ask you the same questions. Do you feel that the response was speedy enough?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Do you feel that it was effective and properly timed?
Yes.
Okay. And then the third question, Do you feel that having Toka security here has made your life safer?
Yes.
Yes, but it's taken the fun out of being able to kill somebody.
You can feel free to leave a comment.
No, I'll leave that out.
I'll just say thank you.
I was gonna be teleport me to the arena with this motherfucker.
Okay.
You
I'll
can
just say
start the
thank you like he
comments.
did.
And then you get a response. Thank you for your submission. Okay. You think this is kind of nice. You're not at all really all that surprised by it because, you know, the Reforged do this all the time.
All the time.
This is you guys' first time going through something like this.
That
We
was
should
pretty
be
cool.
instigating people more. But
I know.
doesn't get paid for
We
it.
don't have to hit him, and we
Just
make
go around
clap.
picking fights.
I laugh.
Takes me 2 seconds to heal, and you're good again.
Next
Who
time you
needs
can get punched in
contracts
the
when you
face.
can cause
I was gonna
fight?
say next time we'll let him do it. Let them hit him. He won't notice.
Probably true.
Quite frankly, after my comment, I'm surprised he didn't punch me.
He'll probably figure out a better shot at kicking his
I rolled
ass.
higher on that one.
Metagame question, sort of. So the I assume spellcaster, the shadow cloak figure, and the Warforge. I look up in the directory under contracts if you can offer people temporary like duty assignments. I'll show them how a real fucking.
Both of their IDs are blocked.
Okay, so I can't even ask. I was gonna take them on and be like, let's show you what a real party does. You know, we'll take you for 1 hour.
Take them under our wing.
I was gonna
No.
try, but no.
Both of their IDs are blocked. You couldn't add them if you wanted to.
So
Okay. You do see that Aaron's name appears, but it's in your block list.
that's fair.
Oh, can we unblock? I think it's so much.
It's in
fun
your
hearing
block
from
list
him.
too.
Oh,
Since you're all looking at your communicator.
right off.
Unblock. Do you
Oh,
wish
hell
to
yeah.
do you wish to flag this representative?
He's
No,
already
I
in
just wish
prison.
to play with him later.
Alright.
So
Do you wish to flag this representative?
he's my cousin, I guess technically. Oh shit! I just thought of that in character. After asking about his dad, who's my uncle, it just occurred to me that Aaron's my cousin. Shit.
Nothing I like more than family squabbles.
Shh. I would imagine anyone with my name of my family would be a lot more fucking useful than that piece of shit.
Obviously not. Hence why he's in jail. If he'd been off-world, he'd just be buried. Oh, no, wait, no, he wouldn't. He'd be in my army.
Just have your cousin tag along.
And you would watch him get arrested the day before when
Yeah,
you
this was
your
what we
quest.
watched. Oh, so
It'll become part of our like
Seems an idiot.
schedule now as Aaron gets arrested
I
at
asked,
some point.
oh god, I'm gonna do this. I walk up back to the Warforge if he's available. I'm not trying to interrupt.
Yeah,
this
he just
conversation.
finished talking with
I'll walk
the
up behind you.
I ask him if you
as
would
he
be
turns
so
around
kind.
from the clerk, and all of a sudden you're standing behind him. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Oh, sorry to bother you. Just a quick question.
Yes.
I have some concerns about poor young Aaron over there. I would like to ask his father about.
We all have many concerns about poor Aaron.
Yeah, we see that.
I have I would like to express my concerns to the father. Is there any way that possibly you might be able to give me his information so I can reach out to him with a message, just to express my concerns respectfully to the father of Aaron Shellshicks?
I'd recommend putting in a request at Lucetius Entertainment, although he is not seeing very many people lately. And I do once again apologize for my teammate's actions. He was very irate. We have taken this job for the last 4 years, and it's one of the jobs that we most look forward to be honest. So I wish you the most of luck and the most of happy days. And please make all those children very happy.
I bow respectfully.
And if you will excuse me, I
And-
will be off.
I let him go. No issues.
Well, that was fun.
No, it just means I have to go visit in Toka, which is the.
So, now what are you guys doing? They've left.
All right, then I guess we all got
Do our
paid.
contract more.
Let's check.
You said you needed to go somewhere?
Yep, need to go to these nights.
Yep.
So you guys going to the mall?
Yep. Let's head to the mall.
Alright, so poof, you're at the mall. And it's not that hard to take a teleporter.
Nope. We just walk up the door. Take 20 feet to the left.
Not here it isn't.
Fuck, it's broken! It must have been from that super punch you gave
Nothing's
me.
broken here for long.
Yeah. Right. So I guess we head into the mall.
This is what happens when you don't have a god running everything. So you get to the mall, you go up to the front counter, and you see Rupert there. Not Rupert. Nigel, sorry.
I'm
As
gonna say,
usual.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
I would lose my shit. Uncle, Why are you here? The nightmares about what's happening. This mechanical creatures are coming out.
Do a
of the
perception
ground.
check.
12.
Nope. Okay. So, Rupert, Nigel looks up to you. Good day, sirs.
Hello,
Been an
Nigel.
eventful morning. How can I help you?
A little bit.
You must know everything as the information broker in this place.
Welcome to Xmas.
Merry Xmas, Nigel. So,
May most of your other mornings be peaceful.
Nigel knows
He's wearing one of
everything.
those weird colored red hats.
I kind of laugh and I comment to Nigel, don't suppose they have some magic merrymaking spell effect on those hats or anything like they used to?
Oh, yes.
Figured as much.
You cannot be unhappy while wearing an Xmas hat.
You also can't take it off your head.
Oh, no, you can take them off now.
Oh, they didn't used to have that
Should we
feature.
send one to Aaron?
We said that right in front of Nigel. Yes, he's got to hear that.
Aaron, Nigel,
Aaron
can you
has a
send
collection.
Aaron
Including the originals.
one? Send him one especially from us.
Signed the
Deduct the money.
ACG.
Oh, yes, I think
Would
that
you
sounds
like it
wonderful.
monogrammed?
Yes.
See him pull out his tablet. And each of you get a little image of a monogrammed Xmas hat in red, green, black, blue, or choose your own color. And each of them have in beautifully embroidered letters on the white of the brow, ACG.
We'll go with red.
Let's go with
holiday.
red. All right, so
Do you want ones for yourselves?
it only lasts for, how long does Xmas last for here now? I forget, it's been a while.
It's a week.
It's a week? Oh, it'll be about a week. Is that all right with everyone?
Hey, why not? Sure.
All right, so yes, we'll take one for
All right,
ourselves.
it'll be 1 platinum for all 4.
I transfer the money over with the token tag.
Nope, no problem. He pulls them out of his communicator and hands them to each of you. I have had one sent to Aaron. Would you like a live feed?
Yes,
Yes.
100%. the monitor, the projector on the eyes. I remember those projectors, I built
Okay.
those.
Each of your communicators beep, and you can see a screen appear. And you can see that there is this guy. He's not wearing the facial mask anymore. In fact, everyone that's looking at him make a perception or insight roll.
No.
15.
6.
7.
Okay. So, 2 of you could see that his eyes are glowing blue. Okay. His face seems to be like covered in a partial mask plate that seems to be partially crystal with like metal bands through it. And you can see also on the other side of his face, he has what looks to be a bunch of like piercings or something injected into the side of his face. He has a large nose ring. He has like 6 rings going down his nose. He has like 3 on each eyebrow.
So is that the Polish Jacob's Ladder?
Liked it better when I took the mask
You
off.
see lip rings
Gosh.
on both sides.
Jesus fucking Christ, there's as
Okay.
many of them as I have in my fucking
And-
weapons.
Instead of having like facial hair, he has like little pieces of like metal sticking out of his face.
I wonder why he wears a mask. He's an ugly bitch.
Oh, shit.
Okay. You, because you had a higher roll, okay, I want you to do a history check for me. Let me a DC 10.
19.
Damn. And we're not even from here.
Yeah.
If you took off all the attachments and stuff, you would swear he looks just like Jason.
Peculiar.
Okay? And as you're watching, as he's sitting there, let me out of here, I don't belong in here, that fucker started it. All of a sudden, you notice that the hat appears on his head instead of his own hat that he was wearing a moment ago. And he doesn't seem to notice. After about 3 or 4 minutes of you guys watching this, getting kind of bored with watching him beat himself up against this 3x3 square box that he's in, not even enough room for him to sit, which you guys know from what you were just told, he's going to be there for the next 24 hours. And he probably just got out of it from being in there the day before.
We can't wave and he could see us.
Okay. And then you see him go to reach for his hat, and then he grabs it, looks at it, throws it to the ground, starts stomping on it, grinding his heel into the ACG. Okay, you're not sure what he's saying anymore because he's back to that talking in that musical that sounds like someone bent a flute the wrong way language.
I believe we found our nemesis.
Nigel, can you send him a message with Merry Christmas?
Merry Xmas
Merry
beacon
Xmas.
projection. As he knows we're
Merry
watching.
Christmas from our family to yours.
As you're watching the video, okay, you see him start calming down, and he looks around, and as he starts looking over to the side and the camera pans with his head, you see in bright red letters across the wall, Merry Xmas from your friends at ACG. Written on the wall.
Yes! We are dicks.
Punches the wall, breaking a section of it, and you watch as literally the wall bursts out. You see him look shocked for a moment as the wall then reforms, and the entire cell becomes 6 inches smaller on each side.
Thanks, Nigel. That was so worth it.
Thank you so much, Nigel.
Thank you for that. Merry Xmas, Nigel. This is wonderful.
Merry
My
Xmas.
pleasure. That was entertaining. I will consider that a Yule gift to you.
But I do
And
have.
him.
Tell me something.
Aye.
You know the deal. How the fuck did the genetics that made me make that piece of shite? Because I did find out who his father
were
was.
made naturally. He was not.
I guess natural's the right
That's
way
what
to do it
happens
these
when you get a
days.
gift from the gods.
Effective piece of shite.
Apparently that came out the shit pile.
I wouldn't say he's so much defective as
Ill-equipped.
Because he has no
not well
penis.
suited.
Part of me almost feels bad.
I gave up long time ago when he tried to take off my arm.
He's not very bright.
No.
He's dumb. I mean, how? And other question. So I didn't press charges on him, which I guess you know, for accept anything other than just having a piece for a little financial gain.
Oh, you could have.
I
That would
could
have been more
have.
interesting.
I had a question then, Nigel. I know that my mother knows I'm here. Does my uncle? Because I didn't
No.
want... That's fair.
I would recommend not going to go see him either.
His son took a swing at me. If anything, I do have a right to talk to the father of a problematic child. But I do raise my hand immediately after that and say, but I'm not here to meet my family yet.
Make a persuasion roll.
My pixie's still potionized to me. I'm gonna use that luck right then. I rolled a nat 1. But the pixie's next to me. So I'm rolling with... And do you have energy sense?
Yeah, you never dropped it.
Yeah.
You still have that protection up too.
I can drop that. The extra added, because he's not
It
there.
stays up until you get a hit.
Come on.
Better than the one.
So, 10.
10. To be perfectly honest, and I probably should not tell you this, but your uncle does not even know you exist. Neither does your cousin. I guess Aaron would be to you.
I didn't tell him.
Nor does his mother.
That's, I guess, fair.
Nor do most of anyone. Your mother never mentioned you.
That's kind of cold.
Yeah, right?
Damn.
Is there anything I can help you to be merry about this Merry Xmas?
Well,
I'll send them a fruitcake for you.
who?
That seems fitting.
Send who?
Kyle.
Fully with my name?
No. I'll send it on behalf of your father and family.
That's fair.
I did it to him a few years ago. It was hilarious.
That's it with everybody today.
That's what we do.
Oh, I say that we must get to the Beast Knights. I thank Nigel for all of his assistance.
Thanks, Nigel.
Thank
that was
you
awesome.
very much, Nigel.
That was
pretty
awesome. Thank you for that
Merry
show.
Xmas,
My
Nigel.
pleasure. Always happy to serve.
Merry Xmas, Nigel.
Anything else that I can help you with, please feel free to let me know.
Thank you, Nigel.
I nod respectively.
Okay. So you go downstairs to the Beast Knights?
Yep.
Okay. So when you get there, there's an old guy at the counter this time. Instead of the petting zoo that was there before, you now see it's a bunch of large insects.
Ew.
Yeah, it's not as popular as the petting zoo was. And there's this old, long beard guy sitting there, petting a caterpillar.
You. Hello, my friend.
Greetings, greetings. Are you here for the new Xmas hunt?
Xmas hunt.
I don't know
Why did we come
Why are they whispering?
No one ever said they were very bright. We've
Okay.
had some fun already this morning.
It's been an exciting morning.
It's been an interesting one.
I have an egg.
Egg, okay.
Want to know if you can identify it in any
Me?
way?
No,
for me?
no, you'd have to, there are others that are much better at that than I can get a hold of someone for you, definitely. Definitely. What kind of egg?
Couldn't tell you.
Well,
Close out the egg.
I have never seen an egg like that. Roll to 2.
Just the way the roll's been going today.
At least we've been rolling.
Hey, I'm liking these new GM dice. They're kind of interesting the way they've been working out.
They're fun.
And I'm being nice. I'm rolling them on the velvet so that
Yep.
I don't hurt your table until things come. But if there's anything else I can help you with, I can order someone to come down here, but it'll take about a half hour.
I'm a member of the Beast Knights. Rank 0 for 0.
I know.
Can you just hand him the egg and just let him know when he's done studying it? Get back to me. 'Cause we
You're
have a few things
trusting
to
me
do.
with your egg?
I'd like to think I could trust the fellow tonight.
Okay.
Hmm.
He holds his hand out.
I'll hand it.
Thank you. I will find out what it is for you.
Nigel, make sure you get a hold of it.
Okay.
Start to walk away. I'll start back up with Nigel.
Are we?
That man did not seem
That man did
trustworthy.
not
I'll just
seem
say, walk
trustworthy,
away.
and I feel like you're going to either set him up
There's
to
a
steal
certain
it.
skill that you could use to try and determine something like that.
Oh, insight check him?
Yeah.
I'll try to insight check him to see if he's going to be a thief or not. I fail. 7.
14.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh man.
You think he's full of shit.
He's probably gonna
You're pretty sure he's full of shit.
But
You're not sure.
Hmm.
Okay? You're getting a bad feeling.
Yeah, maybe you should not leave it.
Grab it.
Alright, so are you guys walking away?
no, just stop. Grab that back.
Ow.
Who grabs it back?
I send him our tank here.
Ow.
We'll take
He's
that.
sitting there staring at
I'll
it.
meet up with
I'll
you
you.
just
turn
run up
around.
and I'll just run up and
When he's sitting there staring at it, looking over at one of his bugs,
excuse me, sir.
who's like eyeballing it,
Excuse me, sir.
looks up. Yes.
My friend.
Are you
would actually-
interested in insects?
No, but that egg there. My friend
Yes,
is.
I'm having it identified for your friend.
My friend sent me over. He would like to hold on to it in the until the person you're going to identify it come here themselves.
Well, I shouldn't give it back to you. I can only give it back to the owner.
I trust him holding it. He's safe.
I'll
Oh, okay. You're not that far away. So
Yeah, you're
okay.
he hands you the egg
Take it.
reluctantly.
Thank you, sir. I'll run back.
Run back.
Run back.
I got this. I got this. I got
Check.
I'm gonna use my luck. One of my lucks. Because I rolled a 2. Which would be a 5. Right? So I'm gonna use one of my lucks on that. Okay, that's
Okay.
18.
Okay, you
That's
skip
much
over
better.
with it, no problem. Bring
So
it
it's
over. Okay.
I stumble for a sec.
You catch your foot on one of the floor tiles and almost go down, but you catch yourself right before you hit the floor.
I've got 2 left. Zach would have been very poorly. I'll hand it back to you.
gently ahead.
And he calls over. So you want me to order him? I'll be here. He'll be here in a half hour.
Yes, I will be back in a few.
Okay.
I need to go one more.
Happy Winter Vales. You're not interested in any of the hunts, are you? We get the special Yule hunt going.
Oh yeah, what do you hunt?
Oh, the Yule Ram. High reward for that one.
How much?
Well, 1,500 platinum alive. 750 platinum dead.
Yeah.
Either way.
Well, if he's dead, I can put him in the army. Anyway,
We'll have to hand it over to them.
No.
Yes.
maybe.
They are requiring the full form, full body.
Damn, we can't
Dead or
stop
alive.
it. We only got the option.
And where would we hunt for this?
Still a good payout.
You'd have to accept the quest. It's been sent out to many beast knights. They're all hunting for it. We'll tell you the region that it's in. You've never done a beast knight hunt.
First time here in Toka. I've only been here for a short period.
Oh, you're new to the beast knights. I
I'm new
deeply
to entirely
apologize.
Toka.
I deeply apologize. I thought you were much higher level than that. So when you reach a certain level with the Beast Knights, you can start taking on hunts, where we'll tell you rough areas of high-end monsters that you can capture and trade in for extra credit towards the Beast Knights ranking, or sell off to other places and locations, or train for yourself and get an even higher profit off of them. And they'd be highly useful. So in the Yule time, we have 3 main hunts that come up every year. We have the Yule Ram, which is open up to all members. Then we have the Bandersnatch, which is only open to people that are able to take full hunt packages. And then we have the other one that one hasn't been completed in the last 10 years. So I don't think anyone's ever really going to take that one anymore anyway. So not even worth mentioning. But if you're interested, I can send you the information.
Yes, please.
Okay. And you get a beep on your communicator. Okay. High up in the mountains of some prime material plane location, apparently is where this hunt is taking place. And you see an image of what looks to be a giant, like 6 foot at the shoulder ram, pure white with glowing red eyes.
It's alright. He looks pretty.
Looks like they need the body either way, so it can't join your army, but it could be a fun fight. It looks like an interesting creature.
Definitely.
Something chronically possessed. It could be fun. That's it. We should
love
take care of
that.
Krampus first, though.
Yes.
Perhaps afterwards.
Perhaps after we'll swing by that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to head towards Krampus's office next?
He has an office?
How far away is that?
To a teleporter?
Okay.
To teleport location.
Yeah, and then we'll come back.
All right. I mean, we probably might be able to just finish it off on our way back after Krampus.
Well, I meant I gotta meet that guy with the egg.
Oh, true. All right. So that's good. So should we
Go meet Krampus.
metagame
then.
kind of? Should we meet? Should we wait?
We'll
for
just
the
do
guy?
the meeting and stuff now quick and get that over with, because
Okay.
it's only going to be another like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just chat and shit, and then we can do the leave for the next section after break.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You take the teleporter. When you get off the teleporter, you are in this. So let me explain it to the players more than the actual characters, and then try to put it in respect for how your characters are probably seeing it as. You just entered into Santa's Village snow globe. Life size. Literally, there's a glass dome around you. You have a Santa's Village in front of you. Little gnomes walking around in like red and white striped tights with green outfits and pointy hats, carrying brightly colored presents everywhere. There's hot cocoa, candy canes. Every little Christmas thing that you could think of is there in its most gaudy and commercialized fashion possible. And at the far end of the street, you see a giant throne, which... Do a perception check. Anyone that wants to take a really good look at it.
21.
It's a
19.
beautiful ivory throne. Okay. It's a throne made out of the bones of small humanoids. What was yours?
21.
It was even better than me.
This throne is made out of children.
Yes! The resurrection begins for my army.
Living chair. Living chair.
And sitting on top of it is that giant demon that you walked past when you came into the collections office.
Told you I liked him.
My dad's a friend.
Well, it's good, but I want to become friends.
Go meet him. We're doing a
Let's
job
talk
for
to
him.
him.
All right, so you guys walk up to him?
Yep.
Yep.
Greetings and welcome to Krampus's village.
You guys
Sounds
accepted
great,
my
General.
job, correct?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. All right. So I have 25 Xmas trees that need to be delivered to 25 different locations. I need you all to dress up in the outfits to make it a very nice Christmassy, Xmasy out type of situation. You know, give a few of these little presents to the kids. I'll give you a sack of them each. So give presents to the children, put up the Xmas tree, and then move on to the next location.
All right, then.
Okay. Each of these locations are at a Toka point. I'll be giving you all the Toka points. Any questions?
Nope, nothing at all.
Okay. And you get 25 plat per Xmas tree delivered.
Not bad.
25 times 25, good amount.
That's unfair?
That
Sounds
does?
good.
Yes.
Excellent. Anything else I can help you folks with?
I think we're good, General.
As he
Okay.
hands you a box and then a bag.
At every location, the box will fill with a tree and the bag will fill with presents.
Yeah,
kind of
you
deal.
open up the bag and it's full of small presents. Or brightly wrapped boxes. And they each have like blue ribbons or red ribbons on it. Pink ribbons.
For boys and girls kind of thing.
And then you also see a few that have polka dotted. Like blue polka dotted pink.
The bitches that can't figure out what they are.
And when you open up the box, inside is a miniature Xmas tree.
All right.
Just like you see all over the place.
All right, so it looks like this is, we have everything we need.
Now the box is about 1 foot by 3 foot, so it's not the easiest and cumbersome to carry. And the bag is about yay big bag.
Hank, grab that.
I will.
Yep,
Yeah, the
so
box.
I give him the box, I take the bag. Wow, this is so weird.
Okay,
So
and he
like
hands
a-
you each an outfit.
I get on the outfit, whatever.
Okay.
Throw it on.
Whatever.
So he hands you an outfit that's a red pair of pants and jacket with a big black belt with a golden buckle.
I feel particularly
There's
jolly.
white fur around the trimming of the ankles and wrists, as well as right around the waist and down the front.
Wow, this is so, like,
And- There's another red pointy hat just like yours, only without the ACG marking.
Put it over it.
I asked him if the hat's agreeable with the ACG on it, but everything else is the same, right?
It's close enough. It's the right style.
I kind of give you a thumbs up to the
I like the
group.
monogram.
Represent our organization.
Thanks.
Tip my hat to Nigel.
Nigel does good work. I owe him much.
I could imagine. I nod knowingly. I feel like he knows who I am.
Krampus, of course he does.
This is how we knows who everyone is.
Yeah.
So, what would you find folks like for Xmas?
Honestly, I'm just happy to be able to helping you out. It's all enough for me.
How about you? You wish to be a real boy.
No, I'm quite fond of my current state.
Okay, you're not Pinocchio. Got it. That's fine. And how about you?
I don't like him.
What do you wish for? What's your one wish?
Oh no.
Not to recruit you.
No, I know that'll never fly now that I understand more who he is. I already did a check on that.
Jason, I'm concerned.
I rolled a 16 song. Yeah, I think I know.
Realize that my father committed genocide, and you're like, I'm concerned about the necromancer. You realize that the guy I call Dad killed
I'm
millions.
what he's going to ask for.
Whatever he asked for, I have a feeling it's not going to be against us. What's the problem?
Yeah.
Consequences.
My father committed genocide.
Yes, but I was
Do you
not.
think I'm going to
destroyed an
judge
Yes,
you?
but I was not there for that.
Yeah, he destroyed an entire plane, okay?
What scale are you referencing that he's going to reach that my dad already didn't?
I was not there for that.
We saw
Oh,
it.
you went to the movie theater.
Yeah, you saw
you
it.
saw the movies.
Yeah, you weren't there, but we all saw the video.
That's true, I suppose.
I mean, the thing is, I don't think that he would have any negative intents towards us.
No.
So, I mean, if he wants to raise an
Less
undead
scared, more
monstrosity army
concerned.
that covers fields and these undead amaglam creatures of death, you have to understand.
Less scared,
We're going to
more
be
concerned.
behind them with him. That's
You're
good.
cautious.
If he
They're
wants...
doing our work for us. And we don't even...
We
break a sweat.
ACG. We're team.
Yes.
If he's going to build an army of undead, he's not going to attack us. We're going to be with the army as generals. I'm going to have, the undead rangers. You're going to have the undead tank melees. And then we're going to be leading the charge.
Right.
You're thinking about it wrong. There's nothing he can do that won't help us in the end of the day. Neither would I. I might become an energy Raiden, but we're not going to ever turn against the group. Mostly because Toka will kill you. Toka will kill you. That's why.
Only if you do it at Toka.
Or hurt Toka people. There's a key to that. Even if not Toka, you attack another Toka guy, it's endgame for you. It doesn't matter. Toka employees are the
Then
same
how are
as
we going
Toka.
to kill Fuckface?
Don't worry, eventually I'll just ask his father for permission. We'll get there.
That works.
I'm not joking.
I know.
But that's the whole thing. He attacked me first. I let him. We cannot raise hand against a Toka person.
I know,
can
that's why I
antagonize
did
all we
not
wish.
counterattack.
I guess so, and that dude was just easy. Like, comically easy. Like, my god. Bitch.
The way you originally designed him.
We're not gonna go into that, okay? Okay, I did not intend to make a character emo. I'm very happy with Jason.
Only without Curtis Tech.
So sad. So poor little lamb.
Homunculus Pride, only if you do it in Toka LOL Joe with the 200 IQ take.
Yeah.
Hey, if Toka didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Exactly.
If it's... See, that's the thing, though. If we're on a mission, and we're like, oh, look, there's a party of bandits. Let's string them up by their entrails. Let's torture them. Let's raise their bodies. Because they're not Toka. If it was a Toka bandit party, leave them. Just leave them. Just wave. And they'll wave back. I mean, this
And
is
then we can send him a Christmas hat.
Merry Xmas.
Aaron, it must keep Aaron's head warm in that prison cell. My cousin. I mean, damn.
Oh, you know what we should have done? We should have had Nigel flashing that for the entire time he was in there.
See, I just imagined he'll keep busting walls, using power to bust those walls until he's literally just stuck standing for the next 24 hours. It's
Exactly.
tempting. But he's still my family. It's weird now.
He
The
doesn't know you
reality
exist.
that he's my blood. I know he doesn't know I exist, and that's how I kind of like it.
And he's not your blood. He was a
He
robot.
is my blood.
No, he's a robot.
He is the gift of the gods from my dad's clone. He's still distant cousin. Okay, maybe second cousin, but he's still my blood. I don't want to torture
And very
him.
shortly, he'll be like 2 or 3 times removed because he'll be dead in our army.
Once we get there, but the thing is,
One step at a time.
one step at a time. Right now, he's still my blood. We tortured him enough for today.
Existential family drama, metagame drama. Wow.
We're horrible.
Slutty Dwarf. Wait, I come back to distance cousin.
Oh, you missed it.
We have been fucking with his cousin hard.
The sad part is, in character, my character's not a neutral character. He's not evil. He actually is like, oh, poor cousin. But let's send him another gift later. And of course, I want to confront his dad, but now I know from Nigel that his dad doesn't know I exist. So I have my entire family's dirty fucking secret except for my dad. Those
Well, you're our
motherfuckers.
dirty little secret, too.
That's the problem, though. I'm a dirty little secret that can turn into a fucking lightning bolt.
Well, that's why you're our secret.
Yeah. No, it's so weird. I almost don't want to fuck with Jason, with Aaron anymore today as Jason. It's almost like, I'll be nice for Xmas.
All right, so we're going to take a break here for a few minutes. When we come back, we will start on our job for Krampus. All right.
And we'll go over the minor details of what I want for Christmas. And it ain't my 2 front teeth, motherfucker.
Well, you can tell it to him when you get back, because
We're still there.
yeah.
We,
All right,
every
so
moment, which is
we'll be
important.
back shortly. Thanks.